In the last video, we came to know the rationalization, the concept definition and some examples. In this video, we are going to learn formulas and exercise problems. So let's start. Formulas. The first one is root a plus root b into root a minus root b. The formula is a plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. So we are applying that here. Root a whole square minus root b whole square. So this get cancelled. We get a minus b. Then we can write this as root a plus root b into root a minus root b is equals to a minus b. So let's move to the another one, that is root a plus root b whole square. This is a formula. A plus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So we are substituting this formula here, that is root a whole square plus root b whole square plus 2 into root a into root b. So we get root a square, that is root a whole square is equals to the 2 times of root a, that is root a into root a. We know that root a into root a is equals to a. So a plus root b whole square, that is root b into root b is equals to b. So we write b plus 2. This can be written as root of a into b. This is a formula, that is root a plus root b whole square is equals to a plus b plus 2 into root ab. This is another one. So the third one, root a minus root b whole square. Formula is a minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So we are applying this formula here, that is root a whole square plus root b whole square minus 2 into root a into root b. So what we get? This is a plus b minus 2 into, this can be written as, correct, root of a into b. So we can write root of a minus root b whole square is equals to a plus b minus 2 into root ab. So this is the another one. I think you understood this formulas. You can see here, this is all about the formulas. Let's move to the exercise problems. We can solve this exercise problems. That is exercise 3.1 in R.D. Sharma book. So I am solving these problems. The first one, cube root of 4 into cube of 16. So how can we do this? Here we have 3. So we can multiply this both term, right? 4 into 16, that is cube of 64 cube root. We can write this as 64. So we take here 1 by 3, it becomes. So this can be written as 4 cube, that is 4 into 4 into 4 of 1 by 3. This becomes 4 cube of 1 by 3. Take 3 outside the bracket, that becomes 4. 3 into 1 by 3, cancel. We end up with 4, that is equals to 4. This is first problem. I think we should see here. So here I think you understood till this step. So the 3 here we have to take outside, that's 64 1 by 3 we can write this as. So then 64 can be written as 4 into 4 into 4 and whole power 1 by 3. This can be written as 4 cube into whole power 1 by 3. That is, we have to take this 3 outside. 3 into 1 by 3 becomes, then we cancel this 3, we end up with 4. The 4 is the answer. Similar type I will give another one, or before that this you can solve in another method also. The another method, that is into, so this is actual problem, right? So how can we do this? Write 4 as it is. Take 3, that is 1 by 3, it becomes 1 by 3 into 16, keep it as it is. Take 1 by 3, so 4 power 1 by 3 into 16 power 1 by 3. So there is here the common, right? So we can write as 4 into 16 power 1 by 3. That is 64 power 1 by 3. So we can do same step here. We can use same step here. That's we can cube 1 by 3. Then take this 3 outside. 4, 3 into 1 by 3. So cancel it 3. Both the sides, we end up with 4. This is another method which we can try. Let's take another sum. 11 plus root 11 into 11 minus root 11. So how it is looks like? Exactly. That looks like a square minus b square is equals to a plus b into a minus b. It looks like a plus b into a minus b. The formula is a square minus b square. So let's do it. A square 11 whole square minus root 11 whole square. So let's do this. 11 square becomes 121 minus root 11 whole square becomes, I will show it again. Root 11 can be, whole square can be written as root 11 into root 11. So what we get? 11. So write it as 11. We end up with answer 110. This is the answer. The next sum, 3 plus root 7 whole square. We just have to apply formula a plus b whole square formula, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So let us apply this formula. A square plus b square means, a square means 3 whole square plus b square means root 7 whole square plus 2 into a, that is 3 into b, that is root 7. So 3 square means 9 plus this becomes 7, good, plus 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 I will write it as, in next step I will write it as 3 to the 6 into root 7 into root 7. So let's add this. This becomes 16 plus this becomes 16 plus root 7. This is the answer for this. We take another one. The last one, then we move to the different types and I will explain that, okay? So the next is 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2 whole square. This is the question. How can we solve this? How it is looks like? Exactly, a plus b whole square. We can do this. A plus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. You have to memorize formulas. Then only you can remember. You will going to remember these formulas. So that is a square 2 root 5 whole square plus b square 3 root 2 whole square plus 2 into a. A means 2 into root 5 into b, that is 3 into root 2. So what it becomes? 2 2s are 4. So root 5 whole square becomes 5 only. So multiply by 5 plus 3 whole square, that is 9. Root 2 whole square becomes 2 only. So multiply by 2 plus 2 into 2 root 5 into 3 root 2. So I will write this as it is. 5 4s are 20, good. 9 2s are 18, good. Plus you have to know here 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So we have to multiply the numbers inside the square root, that is 5 into 2, 5 2s are 10. Then we can add this one, that is 38 plus 12 into root 10. Let's consider type 1. So let's take one example to solve, okay, before going to the actual rationalization. So here 1 by root a. What do you mean by rationalization? So already I explained in the last video. So take 1 by 2. So this is numerator and this is denominator. All we have to do in the rationalization process is, if the given root 2, we have to eliminate this root in the denominator. Don't worry about the numerator. Only worry about the denominator. We have to eliminate any square roots or cube roots. We have to eliminate the roots. Okay? That's what the actual rationalization means. Okay? We are solving this. How can we eliminate root a in the denominator? So the given 1 by root a, how can we eliminate that? You have to think of. Actually, we know that one thing, that is root a into root a is equals to a. Very good. If you multiply this root a by root a, we get a. That's what we actually want to do, right? So how can we do that? So let's take 1 by root a. Multiply by root a. This never becomes equal because numerator is not having anything. That's why we have to give equal importance to both. So we are multiplying root a by both in the numerator and denominator, that is root a divided by root a. Then what happens? This becomes a, right? So in the numerator 1 into root a becomes root a. Our goal is to eliminate the square root, right? So we eliminated, we got the answer. This is a solution for this one. So I will give number here. Let's take a as a 5. So 1 by root 5. How can we do this? Already I explained. Yes, correct. We have to multiply root 5 in the numerator and also in the denominator. So what we get here, 1 into root 5, root 5. Root 5 into root 5 becomes 5. This is the solution. This is actually the rationalization. Let's solve some more problems based on this. In this type, we have to know, you have to multiply this thing in both numerator and also in the denominator. You have to remember this one. So let's move the another one, that is 1 divided by p into root a. How can we solve this? I already told you that you have to eliminate only the root in the denominator. If you want to eliminate this root a in the denominator, what we have to do? In the type 1 I said multiply this root term in the numerator and also in the denominator. We multiply that. We just have to remember that only, okay? So let's take 1 by p into root a. We have to multiply this root a in the both numerator and in the denominator. What we get? 1 into root a. Root a. Here root a into root a becomes a, right? This is b as it is, right? Root a into root a, a. This is actually what we have to do. If I do another one, you will get to know more, right? I will just give numbers to this problem. You have to solve this, okay, along with me. 1 divided by, I'll give b as 3 and a as 2. How can we solve this? You don't have to worry about this term, because all we have to do this elimination, right? So how can we write this? Multiply by 1 by 3 root 2 into root 2 divided by root 2. Good. So what happens? 1 into root 2, root 2. Good. 3 as it is, because there is no term. This is 1. 3 ones are 3. So root 2 into root 2 becomes 3 into root 2 into root 2 becomes 2. That is root 2 divided by 3 2s are 6. Next problem is 1 divided by root a plus b. You have to remember, just you have to eliminate this square root. That's why you have to multiply this term in the numerator and denominator. Just do it as I said, right? So multiply this term in the numerator and denominator, that is root a plus b divided by root a plus b. What we get here, 1 into root a plus b is equals to root of a plus b. And then in the denominator, root of a plus b into root of a plus b becomes a plus b. This is another one. So I'll give another question. So 1 divided by a minus b. What I did is just I changed the sign. What you have to do? You have to follow the method. 1 divided by root a minus b into multiply this term. Just eliminate the square root. So root a minus b divided by root a minus b. Good. So 1 into root a minus b becomes root of a minus b divided by a minus b. This is all about the type 1 problems. I hope you understood. We solved total 5 sums in this type. Okay, let's move on to the next type. So this is type 2. So what happens in the I will take one example. Okay, 1 divided by root a plus root b. How can we solve this? What happens is, I already told in the last method we have like root a, we have only one root of a, and there are only one terms. In the next one, next example I told that a plus b, 1 divided by root a plus b, and 1 divided by root a minus b. All what we did, we took this term, we multiplied in the both in the numerator and denominator, we eliminated that, we simplified, we solved the problem. But in this type we are seeing root of a plus root of b. We have two elements in the denominator. What we have to do is the sign change. This is important. You have to remember, if there is a two elements, two terms, you have to change the sign. If you don't change the sign, you will get wrong answer. You have to remember this. Root a, 1 divided by root a plus root b. You have to multiply. If this happens, means root a minus root b divided by root a minus root b. What happens? 1 into root a minus root b becomes root a minus root b. Here, this is like a plus b into a minus b. What happens? Root a whole square, a square minus b square, right? What is this? Root a whole square minus root b whole square is equals to root a plus root b into root a minus root b. This is formula, right? We are applying this formula here just. So what we get at the last is root a minus root b divided by, we get this as a minus this as b. Moving forward, so I am taking another sum to solve. 1 divided by 3 plus root 2. How can we do this? We have here plus sign. What we have to do is the sign change between the two terms. So 1 divided by 3 plus root 2 into sign change 3 minus root 2 divided by 3 minus root 2. What we get is 3 minus root 2 divided by, here this is a plus b into a minus b. What happens? 3 whole square minus root 2 whole square. At last we get answer as 3 minus root 2 divided by 3 square means 9. Root 2 whole square means root 2 into root 2, that is 2 only. So we get total answer is 3 minus root 2 divided by 7. This is the answer. This is another type. So we are solving another type of problems. So where they will give root 2 value, root 3 value and root 5, root 10 values. You have to find the answer for that question, right? So how can we do this type of problems? They may give as root 2 is equals to 1.414. Root 3 is equals to 1.732. So likewise they will give for all this. How can we do these problems? The first problem they given is 2 divided by root 3. How can we solve this? The given root 3 answer, if you apply direct, this will steps takes time. So how can we do this is, we already know rationalization means eliminating the root or cube in the denominator. So what we have to do is 2 divided by root 3. We know that we have to multiply by this term, right? The numerator and in the denominator. So what we get is 2 into root 3, right? Divided by root 3 into root 3 becomes 3. So how? I will show again and again, because you have to remember this. If you see more, you will definitely going to remember, right? So that's why I'm showing. Root 3 into root 3 becomes 3. You have to remember this. So here we are applying the root 3 value, that is 1.732 divided by 3. This becomes 3.464 divided by 3. We can cancel it. We get last answer as 1.154. So we end up with 1.154. The answer is 2 divided by root 3 is equals to 1.154. This is the answer for this question. Let's take another one. Let's do it. So this is second one. Root 5 plus 1 divided by root 2. What we have to do? We have to eliminate first this one. So root 5 plus 1 divided by root 2 into, multiply this, root 2 in the numerator and root 2 in the denominator. So what we get is, we can multiply this. So what we get is root 10 plus root 2 divided by 2. So I think you understood this step. So we are applying the values of root 10, that is 3.112, plus the value of root 2, that is 1.414 divided by 2. So we have to do further steps. Another problem, root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2. This looks little complicated, but this sum is so easy if you understood this one. So what we have to do, if they given two terms and a sign in between these two terms, we have to change the sign. If here they given plus, we have to change it as a minus in multiplying. Here we write as root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2 into root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2. So this is what we have to do. So we get root 3 minus root 2. We multiply these terms as whole square, okay, because of simplification. So in the denominator it becomes 3 minus 2. How it becomes 3 minus 2 means a plus b into a minus b they given, right? That becomes a square minus b square, that is root 3 whole square minus root 2 whole square, right? What we get, root 3 whole square means 3 minus root 2 whole square means 2. That's I write as 3 minus 2 here. So we have to expand this term. A minus b whole square, that is a square root 3 whole square plus b square, that is root 2 whole square, minus 2 into a into b. This is a minus b whole square formula. We get the denominator as 1. So we have to do this. Root 3 whole square means 3 plus root 2 whole square means 2 minus 2 into, we have to multiply, keep 2 as it is, we have to multiply these two terms, that is 3 into 2. We get 5 minus 2 into root 6. Solving another problem. So maybe that's fourth sum. 2 divided by root 5 plus root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus root 2 minus 3 divided by root 5 plus root 2. How can we do this? This may look little complicated, right? Because it has 3 terms, we can solve it easily. We just have to do what we did in the last sum. Take this one. We have to take this as individual. So let's take this term, first one, that is 2 divided by root 5 plus root 3. What we have to do? If the given two terms means we have to change the sign in between them. So multiply by the term in the numerator and the denominator by changing the sign. That is root 5 minus root 3, root 5 minus root 3 in the both numerator and denominator. Let's do plus, so let's take this term. So that is 1 divided by root 3 plus root 2. What we have to do? We have to change the sign. Root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2. Good. So let's take this one. 3 divided by root 5 plus root 2 into root 5. We have to change the sign, minus root 2 divided by root 5 minus root 2. So let's simplify these terms, okay? Just multiply this both, that is 2 into root 5 minus 2 into root 3. Good. So what it becomes? A plus b into a minus b becomes a square minus b square. So I will write this step for your understanding. Root 5 whole square minus root 3 whole square plus, so you have to multiply here, that is root 3 minus root 2 divided by, so root 3 whole square minus root 2 whole square. That's what we get. Minus, we have to do multiply here. 3 into root 5 minus 3 into root 2 divided by root 5 whole square minus root 2 whole square. So we have to simplify here. 2 into root 5 minus 2 into root 3 divided by, so root 5 whole square becomes 5 minus root 3 whole square becomes 3 plus, you know why, right? If you have any doubts, please comment. Root 3 minus root 2. Here plus root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 whole square becomes 3 minus root 2 whole square becomes 2 minus 3 into root 5 minus 3 into root 2 divided by root 5 whole square becomes 5 minus root 2 whole square becomes 2. What we get is, here we can see 2 is a common, right, in between this. So we take 2 as a common. We end up with root 5 minus root 3 divided by 5 minus 3 is 2 plus, here we don't have any common things. We write it as it is. 3 minus 2 is 1 minus, we have 3 as a common. So take 3 outside the bracket. We write root 5 minus root 2 divided by 5 minus 2 is 3. Good. What we can do? We can cancel these terms. 2 into 2 divided and 2. 3 and 3. Sorry. So we get root 5 minus root 3 plus root 3. I'm writing what it is in the above step. That's root 2 minus root 5 minus into minus plus root 2. So can we cancel any term? Sure. So here plus root 5 minus root 5 cancel. Here minus root 3 plus root 3 cancel. Minus root 2 plus root 2 cancel. We left with answer 0. This is the answer for this sum. So I hope you have understood this sum. Another problem, that is x equals 2 plus root 3. Find x cube plus 1 divided by x cube. So what they given is x equals 2 plus root 3. They given x equals 2 plus root 3. What is the value of 1 divided by x? That is 1 divided by, substitute x value, that is 2 plus root 3. We have to do rationalization here. So we have to eliminate this root 3 here. For that, 1 divided by 2 plus root 3, we have to change this sign because there are two terms, that is 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3. So what we get is 2 minus root 3 divided by, here we get 4. So for this we get minus root 3 into root 3, it becomes 3. So we get 2 minus root 3 divided by 1, that is 2 minus root 3. Substituting the values here, that is x equals 2 plus root 3 and 1 by x equals 2 minus root 3. So we have to substitute values in x cube plus 1 divided by x cube. So I already substituted, that is 2 plus root 3 whole cube plus 2 minus root 3 whole cube. So this is a value. So this becomes a plus b whole cube plus a minus b whole cube. I wrote the formulas here, that is a plus b whole cube is equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, and a minus b whole cube equals a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. So we are doing this. We are substituting this formula here, and later we get, so we substitute. Okay, so A is 2 cube plus B is, so B is root 3 whole cube plus 3 into A into B, that is root 3, into A plus B, that is 2 plus root 3. So we are doing same things to this one. So we can find common factor here, that is root 3 whole cube plus root 3 whole cube and minus root 3 whole cube. So we gonna cancel it. Let's do simplification. 2 power 2 cube means 8, so plus here 2 cube, so 8 plus, so here 3 2s are 6 into root 3 of 2 plus root 3. Okay, so here we have to consider, that is 3 2s are 6 into root 3 of 2 minus root 3. So 8 plus 8 is 16 plus, so what happens here is 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12 root 3, I'm multiplying this. Okay, 6 2s are 12 root 3, and here plus 6 into root 3 becomes 3, multiply 3. Okay, minus 6 2s are 12 root 3, minus into minus it becomes plus. Okay, 6 into root 3 into root 3, it becomes 3. So 16 plus 12 root 3 plus 6 3s are 18 minus 12 into root 3 plus 6 3s are 18. So what we can do is we can cancel this term. So we have to add this. We get 52. So in this part we covered some formulas and we solved problems and we solved the exercise problems also. Thank you for watching this video, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you want more videos, please comment it below. Thank you.